Welcome to TopicCast, where this topic is anime.
Alright, that works. Now, basically what the topic of today is, as he said, anime, and we're just gonna go with whatever we have to say about it. And, to start it off, what's everyone's favorite anime?
Do you mind if I go first?
Go ahead.
Alright, well, let's see. I have a couple favorite anime. Mine are... I love Clanad, Monster, and Baccano.
Well, mine is, I guess I have a multiple as well. But the top one I'd have to say would either be Fairy Tail or Kuroko no Basuke.
For me, I think it's got to be either One Piece or Soul Eater.
Wow. You would go with One Piece?
One of the first animes I watched. Cut me some slack.
Alright. Before I take this any further, original or 4Kids?
Original, of course.
Alright, that's a lot better.
Who the hell would like the 4Kids dub?
You'd actually be surprised how many people didn't know about it until the 4Kids dub.
Wow.
But yeah, so, who wants to shit on 4Kids for a while?
I do.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, just pretty much just say what they do to anime.
They like make it really, like, their dubs are horrible.
Yeah.
And they butcher basically most of the, what's it called? I'll just take a piece from One Piece here, and they change all the guns to water pistols and all that.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! They made them invisible.
Right.
I think they were also in charge of dubbing the Sonic video games, and like those were also pretty bad. Like if you've seen Sonic 06.
I have not.
Oh no.
Don't you own Sonic 06, Ryan?
Is that the one with Silver?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that game's a giant piece of shit.
Yes. It is.
Yeah.
I could not get around that game. Alright.
But
What?
they also had a Sonic anime, if I remember correctly, Sonic X.
Yeah,
which
Sonic.
That's pretty new, isn't it? Like a year or two?
No,
that was 2006. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, it's been around for a while, like during Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
Really?
Okay. 2003 to 2004.
Wow. Well, I remember like a few years ago I saw a Sonic on like I don't remember what channel it was, but I saw Sonic and I thought it said Sonic X. Huh.
Yeah, like the only person from the Sonic X cast that I really liked was Mike Pollock as Dr. Robotnik.
I can't say names from that show because I've never seen it. Anything past Sonic from when I was a kid I never watched.
And I don't know the cast names, so I can't really say anything on that subject.
Alright, well, let's just go with this. Favorite Sonic character?
Oh, man.
I like Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I couldn't choose Shadow, then I'd probably go with Knuckles, because spiked gloves and all that.
Yeah.
Wait, so those were actually gloves?
Technically, yes.
I
I would
think
think
so,
so.
yeah.
Does he ever take them off?
I don't think he does.
Wow. See, that's the one thing I could never get around. I'm fine with stuff like that, but if they're gloves, have him take it off at one point.
Well, they never did that in Disney, in like Mickey Mouse era as well, like the old Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Well, that's because if they were fine with one thing, they didn't want to change it up and put too much work out. But that's another thing I want to talk about. Anime characters wearing the same outfit all season long.
That's a bit. It kind of bugs me a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember watching Steins Gate, and like that's all. They had just one outfit that they wore the entire series.
My main thing would be in Fairy Tail how, like, I wouldn't even say like the first season, like the first 2, maybe 3 seasons. I don't know how long they were in between, like how long episodes were for a season, but like the main characters all wore the same outfit. It was just the worst thing is, even after a battle, like even if it was like tore up or something, they would always still get the outfit back.
Yeah.
That is one thing. Anime is good. Like, I like watching it, but there are some things that bug me about it, and that's one of them.
Like, it also happens a lot because most schools in Japan have like school uniforms.
Well, yeah, but that's understandable
Yeah.
if it's a school uniform. But I'm talking about like Fairy Tail again is it's not really based around schools. It's like I would say like medieval / futuristic. Like, I can't really explain what time era that's in because it's like a fantasy. But yeah, like they just have the same outfit. But if it's a school uniform for that kind of anime, then I would understand because they're required to wear it.
That kind of falls under the same thing with Desert Punk, how all the civilians have like tan robes and these coolant helmets and sometimes a hat.
I've never seen that anime before.
It's on my plan to watch list.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good at the beginning, but it just kind of takes a dive bomb towards the end, in my opinion.
Here's an anime I want to ask you if you guys watched. Girls Bravo.
No, I haven't watched that yet. Should I watch it?
Oh God, no!
Okay.
Well, let me basically tell you the summary about it. It's about this guy who, whenever he touches a girl, he breaks out in hives.
Oh, I've read about this.
Yeah, and so this chick that gets teleported from like either a parallel world, the parallel universe, somewhere, and basically the whole entire population is all women, and then so there's hardly any men. And she falls in love with him. He likes her, but he can't touch her because he always breaks out. It's just really
Isn't that
weird.
on Netflix?
It is on Netflix.
But
actually,
yeah.
Speaking of Netflix, last night me and my friend marathoned High School of the Dead.
I have seen that before. It is really good.
Yeah.
Oh
it is.
yeah.
So that chick with the katana.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Who likes to dress like a porn star?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's just her school uniform.
No. Like that white shirt thing that she's wearing. Do you remember that?
I want to say yes, but I honestly can't.
That's like extremely revealing.
Is it in the episode where the two of them get separated?
It's in the episode where they all the episode after they all take like a shower together.
Oh, that's a bathrobe. You can't give them that much for that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was okay.
so how about when that 5-year-old pisses on the guy?
Oh yeah, that.
God, that part made me laugh. Like, I was expecting like a zombie to grab his ankle or something. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, in one episode, the main character goes to rescue a little girl, and when he picks her up, he's basically walking along a fence, like on top of a fence that's wide enough to support him, but it's still pretty thin, I would say. And basically, there's zombies everywhere, and he's just trying to get back, and she pees on him.
Yeah. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he's like, just go right here.
And then, and in a different episode, they make a reference to that joke, where when the main character and another female, I don't remember her name, it's the chick we were talking about who always has the katana.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were making a joke, and he basically had a bag saying this is a portable toilet.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
One thing I don't understand about that was when they had that little amphibious 4-wheeler, why did they get rid of it?
I don't know.
Well, as far as the zombies in the anime where they're all blind and they just have acute hearing, I guess that would work because it would attract them there instead of to them.
Oh yeah, that's what they did with it. They put in the fountain.
Yeah, they tied it to the fountain and kept the steering and like the gas on so it would just keep going in a circle.
Yeah.
It's smart, but at the same time they could have just used it to get away without having to do that. So
have you guys ever seen the OVA for High School of the Dead?
the one where they're on the island?
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
Oh, it's like 15 minutes long maybe. Where
Okay, here it is.
you looking at it?
Yeah,
You mind if I spoil it for the audience?
go ahead. I don't care.
Okay, so basically, they get to an island, and they start a campfire to find shelter. They burn leaves, but apparently the leaves they burn have a hallucinogen in them, and they all start tripping balls. Like,
It's hilarious.
The chick with the pink hair thinks the school nurse is her mom, and the school nurse thinks that the chick is her girlfriend,
Oh.
and it just gets really awkward.
All right. So, I'm on Mal right now, and here's the review for High School of the Dead, Drifters of the Dead. He's like, these are my initial thoughts. It is hard to write a good review with one hand.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, that's a pretty good summary.
At the end of it, the main character is like, he's like hallucinating, but he's like pushing off zombies. In his hallucination, all of the zombies are every chick that's with him, like trying to fight for him.
Don't forget about the gun expert and the broom.
I don't remember what happened with the gun expert.
Basically, he thinks the broom is a woman.
Well,
Wow.
he likes that broom.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I have a good topic.
What? Go for it.
What are the anime that you guys have been watching this season?
That is actually a topic I was going to ask about later. But
Oh, okay.
basically, what I've been watching is Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 remake, which is instead of they've already finished the actual series, and even though it still says 2011 edition, they've added a brand new season to the entire show. And then
Okay.
I've been watching Attack on Titan,
Oh yeah.
Carnival, Gargantia, Susei no Gargantia.
Mm-hmm.
There's more, but I can't think of them right now. So you guys just go ahead.
Okay. I've been watching Devil Survivor 2, the animation.
Oh, that's another one I've been watching.
Yeah. Hataraku Mao-sama, or The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Another one.
The second season of Ore no Imoto ga Kona ni Kawaii Wakaganai.
How the hell do you know that?
One, for some reason I have it memorized, and two, I have Mal opened right now.
What's that? My anime list?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm watching Photo Kano.
No, go ahead.
Of course, Attack on Titan and Gargantia, and to Arukagaku no Railgun S.
The second season.
Yeah.
I never really got into that.
I liked it.
Let's see. The anime I'm currently going through is I might butcher the pronunciation. By the way, Papa no Iyo Koto wo Kiki Nasai.
Don't know what that is.
Well,
It's to put in a basic summary of what I've seen so far. This one college student's his married sister and his married sister. Her and the husband decide to go on a vacation and leave him to take care of their three children.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, so basically to finish what he's saying, they go to Egypt, I think, on work, leaving the college student to take care of their three kids. And while either they're on their way there or they're on their way back, the plane crashes, and they don't know if there are any survivors, but they assume they're dead. And so basically he just takes care of them while he's attending college and working to support the family.
okay.
I think it's on their way there, but I haven't seen the first episode in a while, so I can't say that for certain.
Yeah.
But and after that, I'll probably go to Gun X Blade, which I saw the first episode of that and thought it was kind of interesting, but kind of drifted away from it.
I've seen like the first few episodes, and it's pretty good, but I don't understand why they call it Gun X Blade.
I think it's because the one guy uses a sword and the one girl uses a gun, if I remember correctly. Or it could be vice versa, I don't know.
I might have this confused. What does the main character look like?
It's been a while since I've seen it, so I could be wrong about this.
Does he wear a giant hat that has a ring through it?
Yes.
Yeah, that girl doesn't use a gun.
Oh, okay.
That's why it
like I
confuses
said, I haven't seen it in a while. So.
All right, and this is my other topic. What anime do you guys plan to watch?
Well, I don't think you want me to read off my whole plan to watch list because there's like 89 of them on here.
All right, then let me narrow it down a bit. What do you plan to watch when it comes out, like the first episode release?
Oh, let's see. The Monogatari series second season, the sequel to Nisei Monogatari.
I don't think I know that one.
It's pretty good. It's like supernatural.
Okay.
It's like the first season was Bake Monogatari, then Nisei Monogatari, and they're gonna release the second season Nisei Monogatari later this summer.
All right. Anything else?
Let's see. There's gonna be a second season of Little Busters, but I don't know when that's coming out.
Oh, it's supposed to come out this summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the first season yet, but I do plan on watching it really soon.
I would recommend it because I saw it. It really catches you off guard most of the time.
Yeah.
Shows I plan to watch are Little Busters season 2. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's one called Ragnarok Online, which is basically like a different version of Sword Art Online. It's same plot where the main character gets trapped inside of a video game.
Okay.
And I don't know when it's gonna come out, but if it ever does, I will be watching Fairy Tail season, or the next season of it, and then Kuroko no Basuke season 2.
Okay.
Trevor, you plan to watch any anime?
Does it have to be anything new, recent, or anything, or
Just new to you.
Okay. Let's see. What was that? There was going to be one. I think I was planning on watching Black Butler, and what else? I was going to try to go for a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as well.
That's a good series. Like it picks up off of where the first one left off, and it just I'd say it has a strong ending, like for the series.
All right.
How about this topic? What anime has disappointed you with the way it ended?
Let me think real quick. Disappointed with the way it ended. You guys go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I can't really say if it's ended or not, but there's an anime I was watching called Maggie, and I think the season ended. I don't know if the series ended. But basically, the way it ended was there was a huge fight, and then like they go into detail on like the next attack that's going to be happening, and then it just like ends there without really going into further detail about it, and it just bugged me. Like if it was a season ending, I could see it for a cliffhanger, but if they ended the series there, then I'm going to be severely disappointed.
I'm back.
All right, did you get what you needed?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So. The ending that disappointed me. Let's see what. Probably I would have to say the ending to Aromajutsu no Index 2 because it ends on a cliffhanger and they still haven't brought in season 3.
I started season 2 but never ended up finishing it.
Yeah, it ends on kind of like a cliffhanger and they still haven't made a season 3 yet.
Yeah. Anything?
And then
what?
The ending to Miria and Nikki kind of confused me, like the last 30 seconds of it.
I can honestly say I started the last episode, got 5 minutes in, and then just gave up because I didn't think anything actually happened.
Like, the best way to explain it is that you have... Oh, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but...
We've been spoiling this non-stop.
Okay, whatever. Alright, anyway, so, Yuki is there, right? And he's like... He became the god of time and space, but since Yuno is dead, he's like all depressed and emo, and like there's no world anymore. And so then he's just sitting there minding his own business with nothing there, and then something like Yuno breaks through the space-time continuum. Hold on, Myriad Nikki. I'll send you an image of the ending.
Well, with the way it ended, couldn't it be where when she won the first competition that she like broke through a different dimension because she was already the new god?
I don't know exactly what happened, but here, just look at this.
Alrighty then. And what about you, Trevor? Has anything ever disappointed you?
Desert Punk ending. Like I said, dive bomb. It just stopped making sense.
What the heck?
Yeah, she breaks through the space-time continuum with the hammer.
Oh, this.
It looks like a giant glass dome.
Yeah.
We'll save that for the link dump.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
What?
But yeah.
Oh, so speaking of anime this season, have any of you seen the animation for Aku no Hana?
It sounds familiar, but
Okay,
Exactly.
just look at this.
alright. Again, we'll put this in the... What the?
Yes.
Is that a dude or a chick?
I don't know. Okay, let me explain to you what the hell they did. So they filmed the entire series live action and then animated over it.
What the fuck?
I know.
What? Ew!
Yeah.
Again, we'll put these images in the link dump, but yeah, it's really shocking, disturbing, and weird.
Yeah, I couldn't get past the first episode.
Alright, and this is something we probably should have talked about before we got into all of this, but why do you guys watch anime?
I'd say it's for the story. I like animes with like really good stories in them.
The story's good for me, but honestly, it's because when you have so much free time, you want to fill it with what you can, and anime is a great way to do that because you just like you get sucked into the series and just want to end up finishing it.
Yeah.
If an anime can't grab my attention like that, then I most likely won't end up watching it. But I'll always at least watch the first episode to see if it catches my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor?
For me, it's entertainment value, like whether it's fun, hilarious, and all that, and also if it has a good story behind it as well. It can have either or, but if it's mixed together, then that just makes it that much better.
Yeah, I could see that. And, I had something, but I lost it. Okay, so, anime, yeah.
Yeah.
If I may ask or try to have a topic for us.
Go ahead.
If there's been any anime that we've stopped watching without finishing it.
Yes.
No.
I started watching Nana, and I'm like, this is okay, but it's not exactly something I want to keep watching.
I have one, but, just like, you answer it, and I need to think of the name.
Okay. Another one I stopped watching is Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah.
I stopped watching that around episode 255.
I still watch it, but like I read the manga to where I'm farther than where the actual series is, and if I see it's filler, then I'll just skip it.
Yeah, like it started getting to the point to where every other story arc was filler, so I just stopped watching and I started reading the manga, and then I stopped reading the manga for some reason.
I was reading the manga, but like the website I was using, like all the image links for the the pages was broken, so I just gave up because I didn't want to bother looking for a new one.
Yeah.
Well, you, Trevor?
Okay, well, any animes that I have stopped watching. Death Note was one. I think it was into, mid-season 2, or if there was a season 3, then somewhere in the midpoint of that. And also Naruto.
Yeah.
Well, one I can think of right now would be Haru and Gu, which it's basically a show about this kid who lives with his mom, and all of a sudden, like, this weird chick appears. Like, she's like, the kid's like 5 years old, but he lives on such a remote island that everyone every kid, like, no matter what age they are, they all attend the same school. And basically, like, this weird chick appears, and she eats anything, even people.
What?
Yeah, she looks like she's 5, and she, like, looks all innocent, but the minute an adult isn't around, she just looks like a psychopath. Well, I wouldn't say a psychopath, I would just say she always looks angry. And it was just so random, I couldn't get into it. Like, I don't remember how the episode ended, but I think there was one where she eats the entire school.
Well,
Like, all the people in the school, not the building itself.
okay, what's this anime called again?
Haru and Goo.
Haru and Goo.
Alright, another thing in it was, Haru is the kid, and Goo is the chick. Goo eats Haru, and then once he's inside her stomach, there are two people that for some reason live there. One's an adult man, the other's an adult female, and they live inside of her stomach.
Ew.
Like,
How
no,
old is this?
No, it's like, it's not like an actual stomach. It looks like a random, like, field, like a grassy field.
Oh.
And this is inside her stomach.
I thought you were talking about, like, actual realistic
No.
stomach-like.
It's just like a random thing. And I think they can even create buildings if they want to. Again, I haven't seen it in a while, so this might not be true. But if you want to look it up, I'll type it into chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think this is how you find it. Like, I'm not going to send a link, I'm just going to type the name. I think that's it. It might not be. But yeah, it was shown to me by my friend Spencer. Trevor, you know him.
Yeah, I do. I'm not even gonna ask.
Okay, here's a topic I want to get on because I just thought of something relating to it. Anime that have you just didn't understand it. It was so weird or random.
Oh, man. Let's see.
While you think, I'm gonna say what made me bring that up. There's an anime called Samurai Pizza Cat.
What?
I remember seeing that title, but I didn't think it was an actual thing.
It is.
Samurai
no.
Pizza Cat.
It's about a whole bunch of samurai cats that deliver pizza.
That's... what?
Yeah. And it's just... apparently there's like a monarchy in the city or something. I don't know. I didn't even watch the first episode. I couldn't get past the intro song.
There are 54 episodes of that.
Samurai Pizza Cat?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a 4Kids animation.
That explains it.
Like, if not 4Kids, it was adopted by 4Kids, and they just left the same thing in.
Huh.
But
So,
anime that confused me. If anything, I would have to say Dead Man Wonderland.
yeah, that got a
The
little
only-
confusing sometimes.
The only reason I really kept watching it is because death, violence, blood, all that.
I made it to like episode 5.
So, like with me, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure the anime Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt will confuse the hell out of me. What?
I don't remember if this is the correct order, but the chick can turn her panties into a gun, and the other one can turn her stockings into a sword.
Oh man, that's
Apparently they were angels that got sent out of hell, and they gotta like kill demons or ghosts to earn enough money to get back into heaven.
Jeez, that reminds me of a manga that I heard of, but that just sounds too crazy that it just instantly made me remember of that. Also reminded me of another anime that I didn't finish, but I don't remember the name of it. All I remember is once you brought up angels, my thoughts instantly went to this anime where this one angel is supposed to guard over this one kid to stop him from creating eternal life. And she has this one bat with spikes on it, and it's called Excalibur.
Oh, I think I heard about that. Like, she always kills him and immediately brings him back to life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember the spell she uses, too, to bring him back to life. P.
Are you sure it isn't Expelliarmus?
I'm sure.
What about Avada Kedavra?
I'm pretty sure.
Expecto Patronum?
No.
Stupefy?
No.
Expel Uranus.
Sounds good.
If it was, then that'd make it a lot more interesting.
Maybe that's the translation.
If it is, then that would just be the most hilarious thing.
So, alright. Best scene you've seen in an anime that like made you laugh your ass off?
Oh, man.
Oh, it would probably be something in Ore-Emo.
Alright, I can think of an exact scene right now.
Is it the scene where he gets the package delivered to his house?
I wasn't gonna say something from that anime. I was gonna say Soul Eater Episode 1. Alright, so I'm just gonna say the names, and for those of you that don't know, I'm sorry, but Maka is next to Soul talking to her dad, and then her dad's just like, "Are you trying to sleep with my daughter?" And he was like, "No, why would I?" And so the dad's yelling at Soul now, saying, "What? Do you have something wrong? She's a very beautiful woman. Why wouldn't you want to do that?" So 1 minute he's yelling at him for doing it, and now he's yelling at him for not doing it, and then all of a sudden, Soul just says to him in his normal tone of voice, "What the hell are you smoking, old man?" That just made me laugh my ass off the way it all went down.
I could see, yeah, that was pretty funny, but what was the anime scene for me that just made me laugh uncontrollably? I need to think about this.
Brent, you got one?
Yeah, well, there were a lot of scenes in Persona 4, the animation, that made me laugh really hard.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, I have to think. Probably having to deal with Kanji's shadow.
Kanji's shadow is hilarious.
Yes, it is.
My favorite scene from that animation would have to be, or that anime, would have to be, when they're all in that nightclub.
Oh, King's Game. Oh my god.
Yes, yes.
King's Game. Oh, man.
For those of you that don't know what this is, it's a game that takes place in a lot of Japanese anime, and they draw straws, and they either have a number, or one of them will say
stick.
no. Yeah, one of them it'll either be marked by a color, or it'll say King on it, and then whoever draws the stick that says King he can pretty much order whatever he wants of the people playing. And then, once he orders one thing to happen and it happens, then they all pick again just to see who gets it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but that scene in the show just made me laugh.
I know in the game that who were the three? Reset, Chi, and
Yukiko.
Yes, thank you, Yukiko. They all got carbonated drinks.
Yeah.
You say carbonated, but I'm pretty sure we all know it was alcohol.
No,
Yeah.
because the bar doesn't serve alcohol anymore.
Oh yeah, not to minors.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so they're all just stupid.
Wasn't it the placebo effect where they all thought they were getting alcohol, so they acted drunk?
Yeah.
How many times has that happened in an anime?
I don't know.
Very few, but
have any of you ever seen what's it? God damn it! Oh, Codebreaker. That's it.
Codebreaker. No, I haven't seen Codebreaker. No,
I haven't seen it.
Well, pretty much the main thing is there's humans in it that are born that have special abilities, and they pretty much defy the laws of physics with these abilities, and each one has a name, and they can pretty much do whatever they want, allowed by the Japanese government, as long as they don't mess with the higher ups of the government. And so they're tasked with killing people who break the law, and basically just using their own sense of judgment and passing it down. And they're codes. And so basically there's 1 through 12, I think. And basically, if you use your power enough, you I don't remember what that state is called, but you basically go into like a cooldown state where a certain thing affects you. Like the main character, whenever it happens, he passes out for a while. Another is he turns into a cat, but he can still talk. And there's this one who he turns into a little kid. He's like a 5-year-old kid, and he gets drunk off of juice.
What?
That reminds me of just to not to try to go too off topic here, but that one episode of Naruto when Rock Lee is facing who was it? The one guy, that could
the guy with the bones.
The guy who could make weapons out of his bones.
Yeah.
And how Mike Guy was telling about how Lee accidentally got some alcohol from the guy next to him.
Have you ever seen the Naruto Shippuden first movie? Like the first movie for Naruto Shippuden?
I think I have.
There's this part in it where Rock Lee is fighting someone. I don't remember who, because it's been a while since I've seen it. And basically, he's talking about how Mike Guy taught him or gave him a secret ninja tool that'll help him fight. And it's a whiskey ball. So he eats it and gets drunk. And like he just goes all sorts of crazy, and his opponent can't hit him because he's so drunk he's wobbling around.
Interesting.
I never understood that, but it was pretty funny seeing it come out of nowhere. Any other scenes from anime that made you laugh?
From what I remember, there's some scenes from the Ouran High School Host Club that made me laugh.
Oh.
That's an anime I've dropped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've dropped it too, but I've wanted to go back to it, but I've just kind of put it off.
Kind of like what I'm doing with Araimio. Or Araimo. Brent, say the name.
Oh, Ore no Imoto ga Kona ni Kawaii Wakaganai?
Yes. That.
Wow.
I'm not going to question how you can do that anymore, but it's still pretty shocking.
Yeah.
The only anime I can do that for are ones that I've watched for a while, so I always see the name, and it's also got to be pretty short.
Oh.
Yeah, like the only one I can really fully pronounce is Oe no Exorcist.
Ao no Exorcist.
I don't know the correct. That's the closest I've gotten. So
it translates into the Blue Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good show. If you have not seen it, I would recommend it. I would recommend any show we've talked about in this, except for Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And One Piece, as long as it's not the 4Kids.
As long as as long as it's not the 4Kids, then
I'm just gonna state this now: anything 4Kids, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Unless you're desperate
that's a
for
given.
English dub.
Okay, so you guys remember the topic that we had earlier, where it's like an ending to an anime that you were really confused by?
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought of one.
Go ahead.
Have you guys seen what is it called? It's I'm probably gonna butcher this. Yoake Mai Yuri Rurio na Crescent Love.
I can't say that I have.
I was about to say that it sounded familiar all up until you said Crescent Love, but no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like what happens in the anime is that the Earth and the Moon are like separate states. Like the Moon has their own kingdom, and like Earth has like a democracy, and like the relations between them aren't very good. So the Moon sends their princess down to live like at a homestay house with like a family, and like it's kind of like a love story between like someone from Earth and someone from the Moon. Okay, let me explain what happens at the very end. So they're there, they're talking to the king they're like, we want to get married. Then here comes her asshole fiance, and before he's arrested, he kills the main character. All right, and so what happens next? Indiana Jones shows up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on.
Indiana
Wait.
Jones?
Wait, hold on. Indiana Jones shows up out of nowhere with a spaceship full of aliens, shoots a heel beam at him, and he's revived.
What the hell?
What sense does that make?
Okay, so, like, there's this, like, small gag in episode 3 to where, like, this guy's dad is exactly like Indiana Jones. Like, he's an archaeologist, and, like, he has this room full of, like, artifacts and whatnot, and, like, the joke is that he was recently kidnapped by aliens, and like whenever I first saw that scene, I thought, oh, okay, that's kind of a funny joke. I never thought it'd come back up again, but then at the ending, he just shows up out of nowhere with these aliens.
And heel beam?
Yep, heel beam. He's revived. They all live happily ever after.
All right. Now
The aliens show up
wow.
at the wedding.
That just reminded me of, that helped me remind me of anime scene that made me laugh. Also reminded me of another anime that I dropped. It was, I think it was in episode 5 of the anime To Love Ru.
I've seen that.
It was basically the one where the main protagonist and alien princess go to the aquarium, and the girl sneaks behind backstage and meets the cleaner guy. And basically, when the aquarium is over flooding, they both decide to swim inside the aquarium tanks.
Atreyu!
And once everything just started going chaotic, and they just decided to take a swim, for some reason, that just made me laugh.
All right. Here's an anime with a weird ending that you told me about, Brent. So I'm gonna say the name and let you take it away.
Okay.
I believe it's School Days.
Oh God. Okay, so
That sounds familiar.
All right, so School Days. It's this really bad harem anime that takes place in school. Obviously, so like, so this guy he has a girlfriend, but he ends up cheating on this girlfriend with like 7 different people.
Seems legit.
All at roughly the same time. So at the very end, his original girlfriend just like stabs him multiple times and ends up covered in blood. Hold on, actually, let me.
You gonna link another picture?
I'm gonna link a video.
Oh,
All right. I don't think we'll be able to watch a video, but we'll definitely put it in the link dump.
Definitely, yeah. Okay. All right, so we're all gonna watch at the same time. So whenever I say go,
Actually, just because this is a podcast, I don't really think
Yeah.
we should watch a video. But like I said, we'll put it in the link dump. We'll almost likely just watch it afterwards.
yeah, it's pretty stupid.
But yeah. So I don't really know if there's any more to say, but we're reaching our time limit, and so I'd like to thank you guys for those. If you did listen, thank you, and if not, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
You just yell at them. They didn't watch, so we get to yell at them because they won't even see it. They didn't watch, they won't know this is here.
yeah, dumbasses.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
All right, and I'd like to thank Brent for joining us.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We'll link his YouTube channel in the description. And thanks for listening to this topic cast. Of course, it was anime, if you hadn't figured that out yet. And thanks for listening, and goodbye.
See ya.